Welcome to Extreme Edge, the channel where we chase the world's most jaw-dropping feats of human courage and skill. Today is January 25th, 2026, and climbing history has just been rewritten in the heart of Taipei. Alex Honnold, the legendary free soloist who stunned the planet by scaling Yosemite's El Capitan without ropes in 2017, has done it again. This time, he free soloed one of Earth's tallest skyscrapers, Taipei 101. For 92 breathtaking minutes on a crystal-clear Sunday morning, millions watched live as Honnold climbed 1,667 feet straight up the iconic tower, using nothing but his hands, feet, chalk, and sheer focus. He reached the summit at 10:43 a.m. local time, stood on the metal spire with a huge grin, waved to the roaring crowd below, and cemented his name in climbing folklore once more. This wasn't just another climb. It was the biggest urban free solo ever attempted, streamed live by Netflix, and it left the world speechless. If you're ready for every detail of this death-defying ascent, the preparation, the risks, the reactions, and why it matters, hit like, subscribe, and let's climb together. Alex Honnold is no stranger to the impossible. At 40, he's been redefining what's possible in rock climbing for nearly 2 decades. He rose to fame in his early 20s with bold free solos of big walls. But everything changed on June 3rd, 2017, when he free soloed El Capitan's 3,000-foot granite face in Yosemite. 3 hours and 56 minutes of pure, ropeless climbing captured in the Oscar-winning documentary Free Solo. That ascent made him a global icon, proving a human could move through vertical wilderness with the calm precision of a machine. Since then, Honnold has kept pushing. Speed records, new routes, and advocacy for environmental causes. But skyscrapers? That's a different arena. Urban, public, high stakes in a completely different way. Taipei 101 had been on Honnold's radar for over a decade. The 101-story tower, once the world's tallest when it opened in 2004, stands 1,667 feet tall, with a distinctive pagoda-inspired design and a massive spire that pierces the Taipei skyline. French climber Alain Robert scaled it in 2004, but he used ropes during rainy, windy conditions that stretched his climb to 4 hours. Honnold wanted to do it free solo, bare hands, no protection, no nets, and he wanted perfect weather. The opportunity finally arrived through Netflix, which live-streamed the attempt and turned it into a global spectacle. After years of dreaming, planning, and waiting for the right conditions, Sunday, January 25th, 2026, delivered blue skies, light winds, and the perfect stage. The climb was originally scheduled for Saturday, but poor weather forced a 24-hour delay. Sunday dawned ideal, clear, calm, and bright. Thousands gathered below, necks craned upward, hearts pounding. Millions tuned in online. Honnold started at the base around 8:30 a.m. local time, dressed in his signature black pants, white t-shirt, and chalk bag slung around his waist. No harness, no rope, no backup. Just him and the building. He moved with the same quiet confidence that defined El Cap, methodical, precise, almost meditative. The lower sections offered metal beams, ledges, and structural elements he could grip and pull on. He wasn't scraping at sheer glass. Taipei 101's exterior provided enough holds for a climber of his caliber. As he ascended, the crowd's cheers grew louder. Honnold paused occasionally on balconies to wave, catch his breath, and flash a thumbs up. His wife Sonny McCandless watched from inside, tracking his progress floor by floor. When he passed her level, she waved frantically through the glass. Honnold later said the biggest challenge wasn't the physical moves. It was staying calm amid the spectacle. Having the crowd, having all the people around just made it feel a little more intense, he explained afterward. But as I climbed, I relaxed more and more. Oh, this is so fun. This is why I do it. The upper reaches brought trickier sections, more exposed, more technical, but Honnold flowed through them smoothly. He reached the spire's summit at 10:43 a.m., stood tall on the narrow metal pinnacle, arms raised in triumph, and soaked in the moment. Below, cheers erupted. Sonny met him on a lower balcony for a tearful embrace. I was basically having a panic attack the entire time, she joked. Honnold, ever understated, simply said, "It's amazing. I'm sure I'll be glowing for days. It's incredible. You spend so long thinking about it, imagining it's possible, but to actually do it always feels different. The climb took 92 minutes, far faster than Robert's rope descent, thanks to clear conditions and Honnold's efficiency. He called it the biggest urban free solo climb ever, a fitting capstone to a career built on pushing boundaries. Taiwan's President Lai Ching-te congratulated him, hoping the feat would showcase the warmth of the Taiwanese people and the island's beautiful hills and landscapes. What makes this ascent legendary isn't just the height, it's the context. Free soloing a skyscraper in a bustling city center, with thousands watching live and millions streaming, adds psychological pressure no remote rock face can match. Honnold had to stay composed under global scrutiny, knowing one slip meant disaster in full view. Yet he moved with the same serene focus that carried him up El Cap. The climb also highlights urban climbing's rise. Buildings offer new frontiers as natural rock gets crowded or restricted. Taipei 101 Spire, with its exposed metal framework, proved ideal for a climber of Honnold's skill. Reactions poured in worldwide. Climbing community forums lit up with awe and debate. Was this the pinnacle of free soloing, or too reckless in an urban environment? Fans praised his mental strength. Critics worried about normalizing extreme risk. Netflix's live stream drew record viewership, turning Honnold into a trending topic across platforms. Sony's emotional support underscored the human side. Partners who watched loved ones risk everything. Honnold hopes the feat inspires people to chase their own challenges. In his trademark calm way, he summed it up simply. You think about it forever, but doing it feels different. For a man who once said free soloing is just climbing without the rope, this was another chapter in a life spent chasing the edge. Taipei 101 itself is a marvel. Once the world's tallest, now a symbol of Taiwan's ambition. Its spire, once the domain of construction workers and occasional daredevils, now belongs to Honnold's legend. Whether this opens doors to more urban solos or remains a singular achievement, one thing is certain. Alex Honnold has once again reminded us what human potential looks like when fear is left on the ground. What do you think? Was this the greatest urban climb ever, or too dangerous? Would you watch a live stream like this? Drop your thoughts below. Smash that like if Honnold's calm blew your mind. Subscribe for more extreme feats and adventure stories. And hit the bell so you never miss the next big send. Thanks for watching. Stay bold, stay inspired, and we'll see you on the next climb.